You've heard of drinking around the world at Epcot, but now that Universal has Epic Universe,
it's officially time to drink around the universe.
That's right. We have worked with our friends over at DFB Guide to develop the official path for drinking around the universe at Epic Universe. We will be stopping at every single bar/tavern adjacent establishment today to have a beverage across many, many different worlds. And I'm sure it's gonna go very well for us.
It's gonna be a great day. Rides, tricks, drinks, fun, shenanigans,
One of us is gonna do a backflip. It's gonna be Sage.
It's gonna be me. Now!
Stop number one, the meat hall. Welcome. We're sitting in the acquaintance of the chief chairs because you can. This is a literal table you can order to.
Yeah, and so I gotta stop.
So there are a couple of different spots in How to Train Your Dragon, but the mead hall is going to be our drink around the universe stop because one, mead is in the name, and when mead's in the name, mead's in the game. And two, the other spots have similar items that the mead hall has. So for our dedicated How to Train Your Dragon drink, here we are at the mead hall.
Yeah, we're starting with beer. So we're doing the Stoics Ale, which is my father's ale, and Gobber's mead. So I have to drink the mead.
Yeah, I've had it. You'll like it.
At a lot of these, I would say they're like pseudo quick service. They're not like.
I've been calling it quick service. They're table delivery quick services.
Yeah, but if you talk to a team member, they call it it's like infused. So it's technically table service because you are.
Quable?
It's Quable
service.
Because you are sitting down and you are being served and you have to sit down in order to order your food, but you do it all mobile order.
You also don't have to have the Universal app. If you don't, you can always go get your table and then go up to the counter to order and let them know your table number. Just remember your table number when you go do that because they will still deliver your food directly to your table.
Once the order has been placed, it'll give you this little order number. It says, I've arrived, prepare my order, boom. Then I'm gonna enter the table number, but actually I'm just gonna take the picture of it.
Friend of the Chief's table. That's the table we're at. As you can tell by our very high back chairs.
Wow. So what are you doing for the village?
Fishing.
You fish?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
What are you doing for the village?
Hair delivery.
Hair delivery.
Have you seen these Vikings?
A lot of hair.
A lot of hair.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Business is good.
Yeah, it is as well for the fish.
Fish and hair.
Yeah, fish and hair.
Welcome to Burke.
Primary Viking exports.
Cheers.
Cheers. No.
Oh, scomps. Oh, sorry.
We literally have a T-shirt coming that
do.
says this. We have to say it.
Scomps.
It has our faces on it. It says scomps.
No.
Scomps.
Whoa.
Ooh.
That was tort.
This Stoics Ale is very light, super easy to drink. It does.
Sorry. That blackberry is kicking.
It's super easy to drink. It reminds me a little bit of a party beer. You're gonna be drinking a lot of beers. It's a nice hot day.
This is real tart, but I kind of like it because, hey, D&D girl, tell them what mead actually really is.
It is a honey-infused alcoholic beverage that is made with honey. But you can also add fruits and things like that make it very fruity.
Which is why it kind of looks like a red wine-ish.
In my opinion, it actually reminds me more of wine than beer.
Right.
And I think in my head, you're like, oh, well, mead is like beer. No, mead is a lot more like a wine. And in fact, Gobber's mead, which I have had, tastes to me a lot like a sparkling grape juice.
A sparkling, I was gonna say a really, really tart sangria. That's what the vibes are.
Of these two, if you're choosing, unless you're going beers all day, I would choose the mead just because it is more unique, more exciting, and more immersive into the land.
Yes.
If you are not drinking but still want to complete the Drink Around the World Challenge, you absolutely can. This is also great if you need a break, if you don't want to actually have the full count of alcoholic beverages.
Because we'll get into the safety talk at some point.
Yes, we sure will, because it is a lot to drink. If you do not want to do that, you can always go for a mocktail, of which there are many around the park. And we have our resident mocktail correspondent here over in JP's Mocktail Corner. JP?
What have you got for us?
This is JP's Mocktail Corner reporting to you live from Mead Hall, where we are trying the Yaknog. Now, this is a malted chocolate beverage with cinnamon and whipped topping. Can confirm that is just chocolate milk with a little bit of cinnamon in there. Do I think this is anything particularly exciting? No. But is it fun? Sure.
Hello.
If it's coming out this color, you gotta drink more water, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for recycling, but we have water you can drink.
Oh, I just straight out of the fountain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Carpet melts pee in there sometimes, so, you know,
Yeah,
it's
I mean,
sanitary though.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah.
I've got some in here. I think I'll stick to that.
Okay.
Yeah. Also good for whacking.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where should we go?
Fire drill.
Yeah?
Oh god.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Done and done.
I was going to say save it for later because it's the best experience.
We can do it multiple times.
Yeah, do it now and do it later.
I love it. I love
Easy,
it.
there you go.
All right. Well,
You're welcome.
Well, thanks for hanging, y'all.
Well, standing, but okay.
It's only 5 minutes.
Roughnet and Tevnet told us we had to, so I guess we're starting our rides today with a water ride.
Hello, hello.
Morning.
This way.
Thank you. So this ride, Fire Drill, is a really interesting ride where you get your very own water cannon that you get to shoot to learn how to put out fires, which is something that you need when you're in a town full of dragons. However, there are also a couple of other interesting targets that have different effects. It is a super cute ride. You can and will get soaked. Are you familiar with what this one does?
Yes. That one gets us wet.
It does.
But this one, not that one. That one gets the other team wet.
Woo!
But sometimes it gets your back wet because the other team is behind you.
Right behind you.
Oh, it's a walk-on.
Heck yeah.
Hello. All right.
No filming on rides, so bye.
Thank you.
Your back is soaking wet.
Yeah, no. I want to show them you because you got the worst of it. You were absolutely wrecked.
I got demolished almost immediately when the ride started. The strongest water cannon shot directly at my stomach and legs because we hit one of the blue X's, which does make water shoot out at you.
Oh no, there's so much water on the camera.
And the whole time I was really trying to get the water to shoot Sage. And that first one, that backfired.
It backfired real quick. That was awesome though.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
All right.
We're gonna do Hiccup's wing gliders to dry off.
As one does. Hello, hello.
This is a family coaster. I've been calling it Hagrid's little brother.
Oh gosh, it's so funny.
Sage likes it about as much as Hagrid.
I think I like it as much, if not more, than Hagrid's.
Face lockers.
Face lockers. Wow, look at it, look at it.
Confirmed.
I am just so in my Universal era right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I live here at Epic. I don't know if you know that.
I do know
I sleep
that.
in one of the dragon hatcheries.
What do they call you?
Bork.
Is that short for something?
No. They're like, oh, it's Bork from Burke.
Bork from Burke.
Yeah.
Vikings love alliteration.
Sorry to interrupt. We noticed you guys are having a good time watching this video about drinking around the universe.
Yeah, but we've got a thing for you.
If you too want to drink around the universe, you can download our map that we made specifically for this purpose that you can use when you're at Epic Universe by checking out this QR code on the screen right now. Or
Oh, yes, please. Or what?
heading to this link that I'm about to say with my mouth. AllEars.net/UniDrinksMap.
Our team has been working super hard to gather all the new information about Epic Universe.
Yep.
We have been working super hard today, along with our friends over at DFB, to
gather all the
Gather all
information
the
on
information.
drinking at Epic Universe.
Exactly. So scan the QR code or go to
Yeah.
the link, all that stuff.
And you
so.
can follow along with our path with our drink recommendations, but remember, drink
It's-
what you want to drink.
And it's free. It's free. It's,
It's free. It's a free map.
It's a free map.
It's so free.
It's free.
Nothing's ever been freer.
Except that one time.
Oh, we don't talk about that.
Got it.
Anyway, it's right here. Water bottle refills, man.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
In theme, in the worlds. Out of theme, out of the worlds. Every bathroom has one. They are everywhere. The water is cold. The water is crisp. And if that's not enough, there's Coca-Cola freestyles everywhere you can refill water.
Which I love that.
It is so easy to get water here.
On a day like today, when we're drinking around the universe, hydration is important.
That's a major. I have a rule. It's a water for every drink, and that is how you stay not sick.
Stick to it, kids.
Yeah.
Next up, Barzenith. So this is Barzenith, literally this. It's just a cute outdoor walk-up bar.
Space themed.
We got a couple fun specialty cocktails, but it is a full bar. But we got the Meridian Bramble, which is where you elevate your spirit with this refreshing blend of dry gin, raspberry liqueur, zesty lemon juice, and simple syrup, blackberries on a charming flower knot finish.
Wow.
And then I got the Red Shift, which is 4 Roses Yellow Label Bourbon, lemon juice, honey syrup.
Oh, it's wine?
Yeah, and Spellbound Cabernet Sauvignon, but it's just like a floater on top. And then she says,
So this is bourbon and this is wine?
yes, well, it was just a floater. It's been a while, so it's kind of seeped down. But she said it's much better when you mix it. And she said it's the most alcoholic beverage that they have on the menu. Thank you for holding, buddy.
I'm stressed out by this drink. I'm trying his weird drink. Yep. That's alcoholic.
Really?
I had a really tiny bit too. Yeah.
Oh, that is so strange.
I'll be honest, mine is really strong as well.
Is it?
Yeah, not as strong as yours. I have had like red wine cocktails before, and I've had many a bourbon cocktail. I've never had bourbon and red wine together.
I don't know if I like it.
It's definitely intense.
It's intense, and it's like, I think maybe it's like uniquely themed because we're like in like an otherworldly area. Maybe.
Yeah, and the presentation of it was very cool.
For
with
sure.
the stirring and stuff. Mine, the Meridian Bramble, very gin forward. I can really taste this gin, and I can also taste the Chambord, which I think are both very like, you know, if you like those flavors, you like those flavors. If you don't, you don't. And in some gin cocktails, the gin isn't the star. The gin is the star here. Perfectly accented by the juices and the blackberries. For Isle of Burke,
Yeah.
I would say that my drink was probably the Stormfly of drinks.
Yes.
You know, lovable, everybody loves it, but it's maybe not anybody's favorite in the world. Just because it was a crowd pleaser, and that's how I feel Stormfly is. Except Stormfly is Astrid's favorite, but you know. I'm
gonna get a little bit on the nose here. The mead is definitely the hot purple.
Oh, Hot Purple. I didn't know. I knew that Gobber had a grump. I did not know the grump's name was Hot Purple.
No. Grump is the name.
Oh.
It's a hot purple named Grump.
Oh, a Hot Purple.
Yeah. Just because it's giving that full bodiness of like almost like a wine.
Yeah.
Grump is full bodied.
I like that. The mead is also purple, which rhymes with Hot Purple.
You're right.
This, I'm gonna go with Mars.
7 planets.
Or maybe like a moon of Jupiter.
Mine's Uranus. You can like it, but you don't have to understand it.
Okay.
And I think that's okay for Uranus. All right.
The Eccentric Orbit.
I'll tell them what's in it.
Okay.
Hey guys. Grenadine, stone fruit, tart cherry syrups, purple prism powder, cocktail cherries, and Sprite. Continue.
Yeah, okay. What I'm hearing is a lot of cherry. Wow, that is a lot of cherry. The cherry is more of an artificial cherry. The purple prism powder, pretty much I think all just falls to the bottom. But yeah, cherry fans will love this.
this is the Meteor Strike, a flaming meteor. There's even a little meteor in here.
Yeah, the flame happened.
The flame did happen. Flame on. It's a cosmic blend of light rum, triple sec, zesty lime, and pineapple juices, topped with a lemon lime soda and a sprinkle of edible gold glitter, garnished by a flaming lemon extracted infused raw sugar cube meteor. What?
All right, say that 3 times fast.
No.
In most lands of Epic Universe, you can find an exclusive beer that was developed for the part. So this is the Speechless Astronomer beer, which you can find elsewhere throughout the land, but we're just choosing to try it here, which was developed for Epic Universe. So Speechless Astronomer, directly themed to Celestial Park. Oh, that's good.
Just because I'm only allowed to get one per gate. Now heard of the blue? Yeah.
You give me a lot of tart things today, Quincy.
I just wanted to see how you're faring from an acid reflux perspective lately.
This is just another easy drinking beer, which to be fair is what you want in a theme park. You want an easy drinking beer. It's hot. This is a refreshing, like crisp beer, and it has like a really nice follow up on your nose at the end. It's not super hoppy, like super easy to drink, but it's got a little more flavor to it, a little more complexity than like your typical like lager. So it's got some body to it.
So the Meteor Strike, while the presentation is like very cool, it is just like a fruitier lemonade. While very good, it's so tart. You gotta love like that lemon lime vibe. This is definitely something that's just a little more whimsical for like the people who are after the specialty cocktails.
For me, my beer, I'm gonna go something different this time.
That's right.
I'm gonna say Speechless Astronomer. I'm gonna say my beer is very Galileo. Very Galileo.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you had to find a different astronomer to name your drink. What are you doing?
Nothing.
You don't know another astronomer?
Yeah, for sure.
Copernicus, Carl Sagan, Edmund Halley from Halley's Comet.
I feel like mine is very Neil
Stephen Hawking,
Tyson. What's his name?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Neil deGrasse Tyson. That's my drink.
Honestly, I think you're right.
Okay, great. And we can officially wrap this bit.
Bit marker. And if you don't want to drink alcohol but still want to complete the challenge, head on over to JP's Mocktail Corner.
Get this, there's a corner and JP's in it.
And there's mocktails.
Honestly, I really wanted to love Meteor Astro Pub, but unfortunately, it fell flat. The First Light mocktail, I would not call that a mocktail. Yes, the sweet foam on top was cool. Pop Rocks were cool, but that was more like a fancy soda. I would not count that as a mocktail. I don't think it's worth $7.
Now, the way we developed the list of stops for this challenge along with DFB is that any spot that does have specialty cocktails or has an actual like bar or tavern vibe are the stops for this challenge, which is why we were headed to Leabet Noir. As you can tell, maybe a bit of a darker side of Paris, a little bit of a sketchier corner. Cassandra will tell you that, she's a talking portrait. Leabet Noir is a haunt that, well, some dark wizards are known to visit. I love it in here.
It's very you.
I love it in here.
It's very tavern. Old witch tavern.
This is so cool. This is another Quable service where you go sit at a table and then you quick service order with your mobile order at your table. Then they bring the food to your table. I absolutely love the vibe in here. They're like playing like strings, like music on the speakers. It's like German food.
Heavy German food, and you got the platter.
I did.
The $27 platter.
I got something crazy.
And because that drink at the Zenith bar was so strong, I actually opted for a mocktail this time.
Plus, it's got the name of the restaurant in the name.
We're right,
Yeah.
and it's a very specialty beverage,
Yeah,
so I figured, why not get it?
Le Breuvage Sombre de Goblet Noir.
Oh my gosh, here it is.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was mine. Thank you so much.
Anyway, we got heavy German food as our first meal of the day. It's a reasonable amount of food.
It is actually not as much food as I thought it was, but that does look really good.
Oh, that is a spicy pickle. Not spicy, but like.
That's a spicy
It's a
pickle.
spicy pickle.
So Quincy got the Alchemist platter, which is smoked sausage, potato and cheese pierogies, marinated beets, pickled egg, caramelized onions, warm pretzel, German mustard, and cheese fondue. So I got the Wizard's Brew bratwurst sandwich, which is roasted bratwurst, caramelized onions, Wizard Brew beer cheese, German mustard, served in a pretzel bun with a choice of house salad or tavern frites. Sorry, tavern frites. I got the tavern frites.
It looks pretty good.
Hot fries. Hot.
I told you. Now for to drink, you got the, what? You got this one.
Hot.
It's hot. I told her it was hot.
It's so hot.
I told her it was hot.
It's burning going down my throat.
For the mocktail,
Le Breuvage Sombre de Goblet Noir.
which is a deliciously dark brew conjuring unique flavors of mixed fruit and topped with the eyes of Plimpies, otherwise known as yogurt popping
You're
pearls.
gonna drink Plimpy Eyes?
Yeah, those. When Plimpies see me coming, then you gotta close your eyes.
The difficulty that you had getting that joke out? The Au Current Saison, which is a black currant saison. This is a new beer for the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Ministry of Magic. There are other specialty wizarding beers, including the Daisy Root Draft, the Wizard's Brew, that have been available at the other parks. And I do love pretty much all of the specialty wizarding beers, but I'm excited to try this new saison, especially with black currant. You good?
I'm just looking for them Plimpies.
Whoa. This does not taste how it looks. It looks like all the other beer I've had today. They all are exactly this color for some reason, but this has a very strong black currant flavor. Like that, an Au Saison is a more fruity beer, and you can definitely taste the black currant. It's very aromatic and in the nose. It's like a nice sort of like rich, fruity flavor to it. This is definitely, if you like sours, fruitier beers in general, this is one that you're gonna wanna try out.
I actually quite like this, but it really is just like, don't be afraid of the dark color. It's actually quite sweet, very fruity. I had some of JP's mocktails, and those just felt like a soda mocktail, you know what I mean? This actually feels like, oh, this feels like, you know, some thought was put into it. The yogurt boba balls add like a fun little surprise element to it, but it's just a fruity little sweet drink.
I love food like this where you're like kind of picking off a bunch of different little things. This is like a charcuterie board, but with things that actually make a meal.
I will say I think the bratwurst sandwich is probably like the safest bet when getting like German food, because obviously a bratwurst is like a different version of like a hot dog and a bun. The pretzel bun is nice. The onions are like a fun sweet element. The cheese fondue has like gives it that salt. That's savory.
On the other hand, a very not safe option for the picky eaters is the Alchemist platter. The bratwurst on here is awesome. I'm sure it's the same bratwurst. Honestly, even a picky eater will like the pierogies. They're basically bread wrapped around potato, so hard not to like that.
Yeah.
But the accompaniments on here are a little out there. You've got beets, you've got pickled onions, or not pickled onions, but caramelized onions, pickled eggs, and then just regular pickles. I love flavors like this, fermented flavors. We have our rankings.
All right, we have our rankings, but on the count of 3, what is the topic? Like, what is the ranking?
Okay.
Oh, 1, 2, 3. Magical
Harry Potter
creatures.
characters.
Dang it. So close.
All right, well,
Magical creatures is good. What's your magical creature?
It's a demiguise.
oh.
It's a demiguise because, like, when you first see it, you're not quite sure, but you're not quite sure of it. Like, is it dangerous? Like, what is it? Like, it's this like kind of weird it's creature. It's got white eyes, kind of like a demiguise. But when you taste it, it's like quite sweet and lovely. And now I have the ability to see the future. So.
I am rating my Au Saison as a Pork and Tina Goldstein, or Tina Goldstein, from the Fantastic Beasts movie.
Who? Remind me who that is?
She's the dark-haired Auror from the United States.
Okay.
Because one, she is like practical, down to earth, which I think like drinking a beer, especially to drink around the Universe Challenge, is practical, down to earth. But she's got like some soul to her, some power. You know, she's a Thunderbird at Ilvermorny, so
We're so
very off.
Here at Leabet Noir, you can find a mocktail in the form of the phrase. This is a refreshing strawberry mint iced tea. I love iced tea, so cheers. Ooh, that is good. I will say there's not a lot of mint in there, which I appreciate because I'm not the biggest mint person. Main flavor is strawberry for sure, but it's not overpowering, and it's also not a super, it's not an artificial strawberry. I'm obsessed. Also, you may see the little bubbles. It's not carbonated, which I really appreciate. So, I give this 5 out of 5. Oh my gosh.
Our next stop, we're saying goodbye to the French vibes, only kind of, because in Paris, there's Bar Moonshine, which is an American-themed bar, and I love that they've done this because I think it's so fun to have like this 1920s American-themed spot. They've even got the Quidditch placards, including one for Florida's Quidditch team, which is so fun. We're gonna try out some of the very like Wizarding World themed drinks here.
Quincy got the sherbet lemon,
Sherbet lemon.
which is vodka paired with a subtly sweetened herbaceous liqueur, lemon bitters, ginger beer, lemon sugar rim, and an edible flower. I got the Lobe Blaster.
So say goodbye to his lobes.
Oh my gosh, yes. So happy.
Which is a potent mix of moonshine, limoncello, absinthe, lemon juice. I'm doing a lot of lemon today. Club soda and simple syrup garnished with a rosemary sprig and layered with an emulsion verte.
Green emulsion. It's limoncello, absinthe, and moonshine, which are 3 different types
Completely different.
of liquors that I would consider all to be potentially volatile.
But what was really fun was the absinthe is in a like little potion bottle.
Yeah.
And so like she makes the drink and then they put it out and she goes, you know, she says a funny like one-liner that's like, careful because, you know, this will definitely elevate your senses or something.
Yeah.
And she pours like what looks like she's pouring potion in her drink.
But it's
super fun.
absinthe, which is basically a
Which is
potion, to be
basically
fair.
a potion.
So, with that, scomps, my friends.
Scumps. Cheers. Hello, hello.
Creature's this.
It's a creature from another
It
time.
looks like a bone truckle.
It's a
Oh, a
little
little
like
bit
a
with
boat
the
truckle.
legs.
A little bit like a boat
Bone
truckle.
but it's
It's a boat truckle, but it can do moving portraits.
the iron boat truckle. Wait, why are we in a box?
It's a moving portrait of you, just real time. Yeah, of you.
In real time.
Yeah,
It's like a mirror.
I'm
Yes.
handsome, alright.
Yeah.
I don't want to alarm you, but there do seem to be rats on your...
There are pets. There are
Your
pets.
pets?
There are
Yeah.
pets.
They have a name.
This is Sage.
And this is Quincy.
Yeah.
Quincy, Sage and Quincy.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Have a good one.
That was fun.
That was so fun.
We named our pet rats after each other.
I followed your lead. I just want to say that the entertainment, just like the roaming characters and
Across
everybody
all of Epic
across
Universe.
all of Epic Universe is just mwah.
It's incredible.
This. I'm gonna mix this a little bit with my sprig. Oh my gosh. So absinthe is inherently licorice flavored. Definitely, you're gonna have to love licorice. It is really, really complex flavors in this between the moonshine and the absinthe and limoncello. You know, I can't be mad at it because like it really does feel like in world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's interesting. It really
It's
is.
a potion.
It's a potion for sure.
I absolutely love this sherbet lemon. This is one of my favorite cocktails I've had at Epic Universe. I was expecting a really acidic, like limoncello-y kind of vibe. It is not like that at all. There's kind of the whisper of lemon to it, but it's more like a sweet, sort of gingery, lemony,
That was the whisper of lemon.
sort of gingery, lemony drink. It is so refreshing. It is so light, and it's on the sweet side without being cloying in any way. I really love this. It's like those little sherbet lemon candies. Like it tastes like a little lemon candy in a cocktail form without having like the overly sweet aftertaste. So absolutely can recommend this one.
Over here at Bar Moonshine, you can grab the very popular Alchemy Tea, which when you first get it, it is blue, and then you pour in the tea bag, which kind of looks like cotton candy. You swirl it around and it's purple and very, very sparkly. This is described as a cooling blue refresher with a magical tea bag that turns it purple and sparkly. So, okay. It is carbonated, but other than the look of it, there's really nothing super special about it, but super fun to pour, to put the magical tea bag in and see it transform. Super, super cute. It's a little hard to pinpoint the flavor here. I do agree that it is refreshing. It's so hard to pinpoint. It just tastes kind of like purple.
Celestial Park location with Celest Tiki. This is the Tiki bar in Celestial Park, so if you like tiki drinks, rum drinks, this is gonna be a must stop for you. I got this, and I don't know what it is. Sage, what did I get?
Well, let me tell you, it's the Waturi Punch.
It's the Waturi Punch.
It's Plantaray OFTD rum,
OFTD rum,
Bacardi Superior rum, orange juice, lime juice, passion fruit puree, honey syrup, bitters, mint spring, and dried blood orange. Wow. And this is the Mudslide. Meyer's Original Dark Rum, J.F. Hayden's Espresso Liqueur, creme de cacao, cream of coconut, heavy cream, chocolate syrup, and whipped cream. This is, remember that time Quincy and I are both a little lactose intolerant?
Why did you pick that up at this time? I don't see how that's relevant.
Scomps.
Oh yeah, sorry. Scomps.
Typically mudslides, they're not super strong and you don't really taste the flavor of rum. I will say you can taste the flavor of rum in this
Celestial
milkshake.
Park is kind of like, oh, you wanted to drink?
It's a little boozy.
Yeah, they're really going
It's a little boozy.
a little bit hard with the booze in Celestial Park.
This is very thick, it's very rich, but it's just like a fun boozy milkshake in my opinion, and I love it.
So this is the Waturi Punch. It is a tiki drink. This is the perfect tiki drink. It is so full of so many fruity flavors. It's balanced so well with the rum. It's tart. I mean, a lot of the flavor I'm getting honestly is like pineapple, which is delicious for a drink. There's blood orange in the top, but it is that like tart, fruity, sweet, perfect tiki drink. Complex, has a lot of different ingredients. So if you're a tiki drink drinker, probably unsurprisingly, Celastiki is gonna have stuff for you. And I'm impressed with the quality. I would expect to get a drink like this at any fancier, nicer, not fancier, tiki bar's not fancy, but
Wow, hey, Celastiki, close your ears. This girl's coming for you.
any tiki bar, like any nice tiki bar that you would find, like famous tiki bar, I would expect the drinks to taste like this, and Celastiki is hitting that mark. We are going for the virtual line right now. This is the only way to ride Harry Potter and the Battle at the Ministry as a time of filming during the annual pass holder previews. It is highly competitive, so even on a slower day like today, we are hoping that we're going to be able to get it. But drops are at 11, 3, and 6 p.m. Occasionally there are drops between those, so the advice is to check early and check often. There is a secret drop at 10:45 a.m. if the ride is going to be open when the park opens, which it is not always because it is often delayed opening. And I have found that typically the virtual line actually drops about a minute after they say it's going to. So it's 3 right this second, and the virtual line is not open yet. Okay, Sage got it, I didn't.
This is crazy. Okay,
It's tricky.
I've never ridden it before.
Yeah, he is going to ride it. He hasn't gotten to go on it before, so. And I don't know, we might see if they'll be nice to us, but if not, Sage is going on it.
Over here at Celastiki, if you do not want to get a cocktail, you can get the mocktail they have on the menu, which is called Papa Rangi's Elixir. This is made with Sprite, orange juice, red prism powder, blood orange syrup, vanilla syrup, and a blood orange wedge. So there's a lot of orange in here. Very citrusy, as to be expected. I think the red prism powder doesn't give it any different flavor, it's just for looks. I enjoy it, but a lot of what I'm finding here, the mocktails here are very, very citrus based, which is fine, but there's not a whole ton of variety, and a lot of them are soda based, which is totally fine. But again, you know what I'm gonna say, fancy soda.
happy to make a donation if you need the
really?
second leg.
As long as for like a good cause.
A good cause. It's for science.
Well, I believe in science.
What better cause is there than science?
I don't think a better cause exists.
Now, you are here for the interview.
Yes.
You're from Darkmoor Press?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
You
yes,
are
yes,
writing
yes,
a
yes.
nice article about Igor.
Of course, about
And
Igor.
all the good work we are doing at the manor.
Yes, exactly.
Okay,
But we're less about the business. We want to know about who Igor actually is.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, we're getting down to the heart of this.
Yes.
I see.
When you get up in the morning, what drives you?
What drives me?
Yes.
Particularly, it's Dr. Victoria. So what drives me specifically is this riding crop that she has. You know,
Okay.
you would usually have it to
Yes.
make the horsey go.
Sure.
She makes the Igor
She
go.
make Igor
Let
go,
me tell you.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would show you the scars, but you know, I would.
For TV, and families and
That's
TV,
right.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
Being from a long line of Igors, our duty, I said duty, is of course to keep the manor up and running, which, as you can probably hear right now, is not going so great because every time Dr. Victoria sends me out here to go on supply runs, she starts flipping my switches, turning my knobs,
Oh no!
and she overloads the system.
Never ending.
Sounds like you're really the man behind the curtain.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's a headline right there.
That's the headline.
The man behind the
Man
curtain.
behind
Igor.
the curtain.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's it.
We'll get started on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Hey.
Thank you, Igor.
Bye. Thank
Thank
you, Igor.
you, Igor. How did you get down?
That was awesome. I love that guy.
I literally love Igor. Like,
Yeah.
What an incredible character they've created for this land.
That is so fun.
Monsters Unchained, the Frankenstein Experiment, is the Monsters ride. It is on the scary side. You ride in a motion simulator vehicle that does have quite a bit of movement, seeing up close scary animatronics and a couple of different like screen effects. It is very, very cool. It does cause a little bit of motion sickness for me, but not so much that I'm not willing to ride it. Just something to be aware of. Maybe medicate if you can in advance, if you are prone to motion sickness like I am. It is also on the scary side, loud noises, scary monsters.
And there were some jump scares. I was shocked.
Yeah, there's some jump scares. They do a really good job with this ride. The queue is very scary. I went through the single rider line, obviously by myself, and I was scared because it's just the spooky castle you're walking through. I've heard that Victoria Frankenstein is not a Frankenstein.
Who told you that?
The bride of...
Friend Dracula.
No, it was the bride of Frankenstein, okay? She said that Victoria laid claim to the manor about 10 years ago and has since been doing cruel experiments on the monsters here. And I have proof, and it's in this room.
Get out. Tell me.
This is the Frankenstein family tree. And Victoria seems to have just pasted her photo up there.
So you think she's just like a super fan?
I think she's a Frankenstein super fan, and that she's not actually doing things in the interest of science as much as she wants to control monsters and is a Frankenstein super fan.
That is...
And not actually descended from Victor Frankenstein.
That's actually crazy, and the fact that like we're not discussing that more is crazy.
Monsters Unchained, a bit of a bold choice while you're drinking around the universe. Does shake you around a little bit, like you are in fact a cocktail shaker.
And it's and it can be quite scary with a couple drinks in your system.
Yeah, but fun nonetheless.
Super fun.
We are now going to do a little bit of double duty here by getting our next drink. Also getting some air conditioning.
Hey, we got the Reaper's Reserve, which is Quincy's beer, which is I assume beer that a Grim Reaper was reserving for only the good times.
Yeah. It is also the exclusive Dark Universe beer that was developed for the land. It is kind of a darker beer with some sweeter notes like brown sugar and stuff like that.
I like my description better, so I just
Yeah, I
wanted
mean, a Reaper probably also had it reserved for the good times. What are the good times for a Grim Reaper?
Riddle me that.
You know, he feels deeply, and I feel like, you know, whenever he has to not take someone like to the grave, maybe that's a good day for him. He's like,
Oh, you think that it's a bad day when he has to take someone to the grave?
yeah. Or maybe he's like, oh, I got 100 bodies in today.
That's time to break out the reserve.
And then we also got the Pure of Heart. Misguided Spirits, Hinky Dinks, Working Man's Whiskey. Wow. The Bitter Truth Violet Liqueur, Creme de Cassis, Lime Juice, Pineapple Juice, Honey Syrup, and Blackberry Essence topped with ginger beer.
Yes. We also got this, which is a garlic bread steak, and it's shaped like a steak, which is the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
And
to be
it's
dramatic.
absolutely covered
Look at
in
this.
garlic parmesan, and it comes with a little garlic parmesan dipping sauce as well.
Yeah. Oh no, if I eat this, will Dracula not come near me?
No, it's I know.
Gotta go brush my teeth.
I'm so
Scumps. I really like this beer.
I like this specialty drink a lot, actually. They're doing a lot of blackberry at.
Yeah, blackberries everywhere. Many meads, many blackberry beverages.
But this is not a super tart drink, which is
Really?
awesome. Yeah. Listen, either you're gonna be a vampire or you're gonna enjoy this, and you can't do both. What's it gonna be? Wait, what is that?
More garlic.
I mean, do not bring a first date here.
Don't eat this on a first date. When you have raw garlic and you have that like hit of spice on the sides of your tongue, that's what's happening with this. That's how much garlic is in this.
Ooh.
I feel like I could breathe fire right now.
Do it.
Editor?
No.
Hook us up.
I am here in the outdoor portion of Burning Blade Tavern with the Monocane mocktail. Now, the syrup that they put in here is actually blue and it's got some like sparkles in it, but when you come outside into the light, it turns green. So, the flavor has like a slightly sour flavor to it, which I don't mind. I want to say green apple, but that might just because I'm seeing green. It is good. I think kids especially are really gonna enjoy this. Looks cool and it has glitter. I don't dislike it, but I wouldn't come all the way over here just to grab it.
I'm headed into Battle of the Ministry of Magic for the first time. I'm so excited. They weren't able to let Quincy in. That's okay. She's gonna try and get a later time. She's already done it. She's letting me go. So I'm very excited. Here we go. Time for blue powder. There we go. Oh my gosh. This is insanity. So when we went into the flu powder, we did travel back forward in time to present-day London, where Dolores Umbridge is undergoing trial currently. Oh my gosh, Quincy just messaged me and she said that she was able to grab a ticket. She was able to grab a virtual queue at the last second. She's gonna come join me. I'm so excited.
Your safety is our number one priority. She fights for freedom. And for elves to be receiving names. Yes, she does.
How'd you feel?
It's so cool. I don't want to like give anything away, but it's so cool. It's so immersive. The tech is insane. I'm so glad that I didn't spoil it like for myself because I went in there completely blind. Definitely just a game changer of an attraction.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. With our virtual line experience today, Sage was able to get one for one person. They are very strict about that. It will be one person they let in if you get it for one person. So if you have a group of 4, make sure you try to get it for a group of 4. Luckily, I happened to check while Sage was getting in line and refreshed a few times, and the virtual line opened up out of nowhere at like 4:42, and there was a time available for 4:45, and I got to turn around and join him in line.
drinks. Okay, that one is the Witty Wolf's Breakfast Sour. It's rattlesnake. It's Rattlesnake Rosie's Maple Bacon Whiskey, Orange Curacao, Grade A maple syrup, lemon juice, orange juice, bitters with an applewood smoked bacon strip.
Sounds like breakfast to me. This is a weird one to be finishing the day with.
That's very strange. And we got the Plastered Owl as well, which is Basil Hayden Dark Rye Whiskey, lemon juice, simple syrup, filthy black cherry syrup, muddled lemon wedges, and cocktail cherries with an orange twist.
And it's beautiful.
It's very pretty. Scumps!
Scumps! He almost didn't make eye contact, and that's his rule.
That is my rule. Man, everything today, except for like a couple things, but most things, so tart.
Wow, my day has finished very strong. I think our last three, my sherbet lemon, my burning blade, oh no, I'm skipping Celest Tiki, sorry Celest Tiki. But my favorite drinks, I guess we'll have to do this in a second. We forgot about rating. We haven't rated a drink in 25 years.
Really quick, we'll review the drinks. This is very good, very tart. It reminds me of like a really, really tart old fashioned.
This is awesome.
Yeah, it's quite good.
This is a very good cocktail. It tastes like the best part of a whiskey sour without the overly acidic pieces of it.
In a breakfast twist.
In a breakfast twist,
Yeah.
there's like maple that's coming up all in like the aftertaste and on the nose. It's got like the juice is in there, but it doesn't become a juicy cocktail. It still feels like a sour. Just a really well done cocktail.
I think this is a bat.
A bat?
Yeah. Plastered Owl, nocturnal animals. Get with it, Quincy.
You know that really cute little field mouse that lives in the desert and is like the most deadly predator
Yeah.
because of its kill rate? That's what this is.
Love.
Burning Blade. Oh, I also don't know that I said this. That Reaper's Reserve was my favorite beer I had all day, which really shocks me because it's not my usual jam. But man, did that thing hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Pure of Heart Dracula. Because I think that was probably one of my favorite specialty beverages that I had today.
Okay. I'm gonna give Reaper's Reserve, I'm gonna give it Victoria Frankenstein because it was surprisingly original.
Okay, Celastiki.
I would say that my drink was the Super Nintendo World Portals.
Oh.
It's Epic Universe Portals.
Interesting.
So my drink was the Super Nintendo World. Fun, playful, colorful, a lot.
Okay, I think my mudslide was Dark Universe.
Yeah.
Because one of the coloration of it, heavy cream, delicious, and weird, like surprisingly strong, but also it's got some heart.
I like that. Bar Moonshine.
Bar Moonshine.
I would say that my sherbet lemon, I feel like it was like a Jigglypuff. Is that what they're called?
No, is it Jigglypuff Pokemon? I don't know.
What are they called? Puffstein. A Puffstein.
The Low Blaster
Where's my phone?
is definitely Snape, because
He's complicated.
He's complicated. Head of potions. They put a little potion. Slytherin, color green.
Puffskein.
Okay.
Sorry about that. But yeah, this is our final bar. As you may have noticed, Super Nintendo did not have a presence in this video.
No.
And that is because Super Nintendo does not serve alcohol. That said, if you would like Super Nintendo to have a presence in your Drink Around the Universe Day, they do have a really incredible specialty dessert called the DK Crush Float. It is so good.
Yeah.
Banana and pineapple flavors, crunchy chocolate and little crunchy stars, waffle bowl on top of soda. It is a wild treat and one that I cannot recommend enough. It is so delicious.
We would have done it tonight, but we chose to ride Potter instead of doing that. Hey, wrapping up.
Drinking around,
Here at the Plastered Owl, which is right near Oak and Star Tavern, there is one mocktail on the menu. This is the Enchanted Oak Sap. It is club soda with an orange wedge. It also has ginger puree, lime juice, and rosemary infused simple syrup. So, whoa. You know what it is? There's a lot of ginger. Because of the strongness of that ginger flavor, this one strikes me as the most mocktailiest of the mocktails because I feel like this is the flavor profile here is something what you would find in a normal mocktail. I'm not a huge fan of this one, but if you like ginger and you like orange, It is, of course, carbonated because of the club soda, but if you enjoy those two flavor profiles, you will enjoy this. For me, though,
the thing that I'll say about Drink Around the Universe is this is a lot more doable than Drink Around the World. And because of that, I actually find it to be a little bit more fun. Drink Around the World often becomes a bit of a burden around drinks 9, 10. You don't get to drink 9, 10 with this because there are about 8 bars.
Yeah.
And because of that, you get 8 drinks, which is a lot of drinks. You're still having a good day, having a lot of fun. It's still a fun challenge, but it's not so much that it is daunting and really, really hard to get through, which I think Drink Around the World can be. Also, you can kind of break it up a bit with rides. Especially like, we obviously had a shorter park day. We also didn't have to wait. Even when the waits are happening with the longer park days, you should still be able to get rides in while still drinking around the universe. I absolutely love this challenge. I think it makes for a super fun day, and I think it's the kind of thing that is worth doing on one of your Epic Universe days if you happen to have more than one.
So obviously today we're having a lot of drinks, and it's always important that when you have drinks, you're as safe as possible. So now...
Which means it's time for... Safety talk.
I didn't know where that was going.
Number 1, stay drated, baby. Wait, what?
It just escalated so quickly.
What do you mean?
Drink water between drinks. It's very important. Number 2, stay hungry, baby.
Yeah, eat snacks often at your different drink stops. Make sure that you're cushioning the alcohol that you're putting into your body. Number 3, do not drink and drive.
No, we both lifted and Ubered here, or as having a significant other pick us up. Please remember, this is still Universal Studios, so don't act a fool. There are families around. Be cool, be responsible. What a fun day.
2 brothers.
One more blue and one more gray. Quoting the American Adventure in Epic Universe as an outro is a wild concept to me.
I don't know how.
That's crazy. Oh man.
I was thinking, like, what are we 2 of?
Monsters, dragons.
Yeah, I don't know.
You could have done anything.
I really don't know what I couldn't. Hey, you don't know that I was doing 2 brothers from the American Adventure?
Oh.
Maybe I was talking about the 2 brothers, Ron and Fred.
Hey, if you're still here, like this video.
Mario and Luigi would have been way better.
Yes.
Than what I said.
Also, make sure to put this icon in the comments.
Yeah.
The secret phrase to let us know you made it this far.
And don't forget to subscribe. We upload challenges, games, tips, and more from Universal and beyond 7 days a week because we are serious about fun here. Anyway, thank you for watching, you guys.
Yeah. Just kiss him on the forehead?
Yeah.
I mean, we just met.
Yeah, I feel awkward. I feel like I'm third wheeling. I'll go away.
Yeah, that's enough.